Yep. Long weekend. But now it's time. It's time to do some work. I'm not kidding about the long weekend. I mean, I took Thursday and Friday off, Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday was Monday. Now it's Tuesday, May 30th. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Well, I'm out to put bird feed in the bird feeder, seed in the feeder. But we've got rabbits hanging out. Oh, there we go. Must have heard me say rabbits. So let's do our thing now. Oh, look. Water's clear now. To sit outside today. Well, there's no animals to see right now, but I did wash my windows from the outside. They were all streaked, so that's better at least as I'm shooting things. All right. So far, it's been a pretty mellow Tuesday, which is good. I don't want to jinx it, but I'll take it. All right. Hope you're making your day what you want your day to be. Oh, it's a bright, bright, sunshiny day, and I left the sprinkler on for too long. Oops. But the flowers look great, so maybe things need to be watered. Let me check. Let's take a stroll around and see what things look like. Looking pretty good. Get up there. Biscuits is doing okay. I don't know. Sure. No, we're doing all right. So most of the potted things seem to be doing swimmingly, except for our dead lemon and lime trees, which kind of sucks. Oh well. And yes, apparently we're going to have things in here again. Oh, that needs water. Okay, well maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. Look, I don't know if this was supposed to be a prank or what, but of all the books I pull off the shelf is this one. Old. And as I'm flipping through it, on this page is a folded up article, and the article is about Steve Martin, who is one of the many things he's famous for is his song, King Tut. Back it goes for the next person. Oh, can you tell where I am? Oh, this will help. Yes. All right, I should roll up the windows. Just dropped the kids off. Not at the pool. Dropped the kids off at the airport, where Gretchen and Austin are going to go on their big 3-week European trip. Heading to Madrid, and then Lisbon, and I just got the lowdown from her, and then Rome, and then Tuscany, and wrapping up in Paris, and then very briefly Amsterdam. I think they're flying out of Amsterdam back to Orlando, where we're going to pick them up in 3 weeks. So woohoo! I hope they have a great time. All right, I'm going to roll up the windows and get on the highway and do that kind of stuff. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. It is not yet 6 a.m. I'm going to go back home and go to sleep for a little bit, maybe. We are driving back into the dawn. Lovely hilly northern Kentucky, but you can really see the line of the horizon up there, below the line of the clouds, to remind us that this was once under a glacier. I know I've talked about that before. It's a pretty straight line horizon around here when you get up to the top. Doesn't feel like it when you're down in the valley like this, though. To be honest, the real bummer about that particular bridge is that, especially from the middle lane where I was, you just can't see the river all that well. I like the old bridges where the sides had, slots in them and stuff, instead of just being solid concrete walls, because, you can't see the river you're crossing if it's a solid concrete wall. Oh well, away we go. Check out these two going to town on this tree out here. I was hearing the knocking, and I assumed it was a woodpecker, but these are two that I'm not used to seeing. Usually we have a red-headed woodpecker that comes around. I don't know what kind of woodpeckers these are. I'll try and find that out for you. I was hoping to hear some knocking. Oh well. Two bunnies lounging, birds a pecking. Eat, birds, eat whatever you're finding. Probably ticks from the bunnies. Ew. Can you see all the dots on my windshield? I mean, I assume the oak tree is depositing these on my car every single day because I just washed it yesterday. Obviously, I find that frustrating, but it's also unfamiliar. I don't remember my tree ever like spitting whatever it's spitting, and it feels like sandpaper on that surface, but it washes right off. I don't understand what it is. Now, it seems to me that cicadas were like, you know, urinating or whatever they were doing, and they were dripping stuff when the cicadas were big, but we're not filled with cicadas this season. So I truly don't know what is causing it. And it just makes it frustrating, like now in the sunshine, to drive. It actually makes it hard to see. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. Research indicates that it is actually a byproduct of aphids chewing up the leaves and stuff. So it's like aphid spit. It's called honeydew. Yuck. Yeah, apparently 2 weeks in a row now we're sticking with the only use the door by the church offices under the awning. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's that kind of morning. I've been saying I was going to soak my feet for a while. Just, you know, that one toe is being weird. It looked like it got totally sunburned over the weekend. And just, you know, between the sand volleyball and stuff, my feet need some attention. Poor things. So here we sit, ready to work. Happy Friday. I got a good friend, George, is texting me about the new electric Volkswagen microbus they call the ID. And it looks like it's actually going to happen because I think it's funny. So there's some guys I follow on YouTube, the VW guys, and they're in Texas, they're in Austin, and they do old VWs. But last year they got a chance to drive. I mean, they took a bunch of these IDs on the road, you know, shipped around for car people and people to actually physically see and touch and drive. And so I was going to send that video to George because he's, you know, he found this article and he knows. I mean, we know we talk about cars. He's got a cool car. And like 10 videos about the new ID Buzz, that's what it's called actually, dropped like today. There are all these videos and they're from the past like day or so. So I'm going to spend a little time with those in the background while I do some work. All right, happy Friday. Hope you make your Friday what you want your Friday to be. You know the line, you know the drill, and you know the attitude. It's all about the attitude, people. So let's do it. Let's take charge of our day. I'm so weird. I'm sorry. Well, this is an interesting collection of things on top of the brake pads. All right, finally going to do the front brake pads on the van. And of course, shooting into the sun. Shouldn't take long. Should not take long at all.
I really am hoping that there's a jack point up front that I can get to, so I don't have to do it from each side. I just jack it up once. But I think it's just plastic under there. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's a bummer. And I will say it's nice. They do make it very easy for you to know where the jack point is on the pinch weld. So I got my rubber pad under there. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta stand up. All right, that's done. Let's get the gun and make it easier on ourselves. Hey everybody, when you take a wheel off of the car, where does it go? Under the car. Jack stands brake. Then they fail. The question is, am I good enough to remember the right size socket for the thing that I need to take off? And I'm pretty sure it's a 17. But I might use one of these spanners, a wrench instead. Whoa! Which my kid did not load properly back into the holder. Pretty sure it's one of these two. Let's find out, shall we? Whoa! It's like not even a 17. That's too small. Oh, it's way too big. Yeah, 14, I think. Wish I could see and not just use it. Yeah, it's 14. Cool. All right. That's one done. One done. You know, if you try to loosen the correct one, it makes life a lot easier. I started off on doing the top one for some reason on the other side, and that was just a mistake. This thing's just coming out like butter. As it should. And this is now going to take like no time as we loosen this sucker. I have to bang it, I think. Come on. Okay. All right. Ooh, one of the spring clips. Did it just spring off? Why, yes, it did. One of the spring clips just sprung off. We'll check the timestamp, but we're done. And then just like that, piece finished. Cool. Let's put the tire on. I heard a noise, like something. A socket or something. I think I'm crazy. This breaker bar might be the best investment we've made. That absolutely took longer than I thought it was going to take, but that was mostly me starting on the wrong bolt to undo. All right, let's take the car for a ride, drive around the block. Set these brakes in. It is time. At least to go to church on a Sunday morning. So let's do that. All right, happy Sunday, peeps. It looks like it's going to be like another whole week-long video because I haven't made one or posted it yet. So there we go. Let's get that sky in a little better shape. All right, let's get this day rolling. It's the typical Sunday: church, pancakes with the in-laws and family, and band practice, and then a little break, and then volleyball. So, woo, no time to mow. Maybe. There's maybe time to mow between band and volleyball. Okay, cool. See ya. Bye. Hope you made your day what you wanted your day to be. Actually, it's only 3:30 or so. Coming home from band practice. And of course, at every step of my normally pleasant drive, I've been behind somebody who believes in obeying the speed limit rigorously. In this case, the person is actually going under the speed limit because they're probably just old or whatever the case may be, but oh well. It is a sunny, hot Sunday. It is summer. What would be really nice right now, as if I weighed 60 pounds less and had a pool.